Hey everybody, what's up? Been a while since I've done a vlog. Well, a little vlog like this. It's April 6th, 2018, and in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting ice in this water bottle because we are going out for the day, and we are taking the dogs with us, and they like cold water. So I'm putting all of this in there. That's a lot of ice. It's about a 1 gallon bottle. I started doing this because, well, for one thing, they really, as I said, they like ice, or they like cold stuff, and they get really thirsty. So I'm doing this vlog for several reasons. One, I want to give you guys an update. As of last month, I am a published writer for the Ink magazine, which is a local, well, it's not a magazine, it's a newspaper. It's a local art newspaper here in Las Cruces, and I am getting paid $10 a month for an article. So that's really neat, and I'm really happy about that because that means I can get my foot in the door and people know that I write good stuff, and that's really good. I'm also, oops, I don't have ice yet. I'm also going to be going back to school in the spring. I figured, you know, I really love teaching. I love doing what we do at the Brannigan Cultural Center, and I really like teaching. So I've decided that I'm going to go back to school and get my master's in literature, so I can teach. Turns out down here in Las Cruces, especially at Doña Ana Community College, you don't really need a teaching certificate. I mean, you could, so I might go back and get a teaching certificate. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to school and I'm gonna get my master's. I'm gonna take a class online during the summer so that I can kind of get myself back into the swing of it, because it was 2016 that I last took a class. It's been about, oh wow, actually it will have been about 2 years ago this month that I took my last class, that I decided I was going to take a year off and do stuff. Wow. Whew. Time flies, I tell ya. Now, one other reason I'm blogging is because a couple of weekends ago, I went with my good buddy, Andrew. We went to a video game convention that was held here in Las Cruces, and that was a lot of fun. I've never really gone to a video game convention, but it was great. They had like consoles, you know, like Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation. Even had they had a Nintendo Classic, which was fun. Yeah, it was great. And I got to watch an Overwatch tournament, which was neat, because, you know, Brigitte's already been out by that time, and I got to see... Wait, is it Brigitte or... I think it's Brigitta. I think you're right. I think it is Brigitta. I'm going to say Brigitte, because that's what I've been hearing. And it was really neat to watch people play her, and I've already played her a couple times, so that was a lot of fun. But speaking of Overwatch, oh my god, Overwatch Retribution. Oh, I cannot wait to play that season. I have to admit, I like playing McCree once in a while, and this is really neat because it's Blackwatch McCree, and I know a lot of other people are excited because it's also, sorry, it's also Genji, and it's Genji's Blackwatch, and you actually get to see him look more human. I mean, I guess he kind of looks human in the current incarnation, but he kind of looks like a robot. So, yeah. But I'm really excited. Plus, we get to see Widowmaker in action for the first time. I mean, you know, when she began working as an assassin for Talon, and apparently they're also introducing a new assassin character. The only thing I've seen is that she's got these things on her arms that kind of remind me of a Ben 10 alien, I think. But I'm really excited about that. And plus, I mean, this is the incident in Oslo, the one that people started to, that changed everything. This is the one that started to make people's trust in Overwatch break down. So I think it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool getting to play that. But one game that I've been playing a lot recently, and I find I really enjoy it, is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I've seen the playthroughs with Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and Achievement Hunters, and it's fun. I mean, I never expected myself to like a Resident Evil game, but I do. I really like the story. I like the characters. I feel so sorry for the Baker family after I deal with them because, oh my god, I think Jack and Marguerite Baker have to be the hardest video game bosses I have ever beaten in my life. But it's great. I really like the gameplay. I like the fact that there are puzzles that you kind of have to figure out things, you know. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money at the moment to download the DLCs, which is, I know, it's Not a Hero, which includes Crest Redfield, the band footage, Daughters, which shows how, sorry, there are spoilers for those of you, which shows how Evelyn and Mia were found by the Bakers, and then there's this one, band footage, which includes, if everybody remembers from the demo, and, you know, from the one part of the game, Clancy, the camera guy, he goes through pretty much all sorts of crazy shit, poor guy, and you get to play as him. And then there's the end of Zoe, where you find out what happens to Zoe if, and only if, you did the Mia ending and not the Zoe ending. And and that's with Joe Baker, who turns out to be he's Jack's brother, I think. Older brother? I think so, older brother. And as soon as I get enough money, I'm going to download those DLCs so I can play them. But, man, I am really enjoying that. And I never thought I would enjoy playing horror games. I mean, I guess it really wasn't until I bought Layers of Fear that I started really enjoying that. Layers of Fear is pretty cool. I also have downloaded Outlast, and I've only gotten past one part of it. I've gotten to where you arrive at the hospital, and that's really as far as I've gotten. I'm wondering if I should watch some playthroughs of Outlast first before I do that. I've also been really busy because there's been a lot of stuff going on at the museum. Next weekend is the first ever Las Cruces Space Fest, which I think we're going to be having a table at the farmer's market. I'm not sure, but that's happening next weekend, and that's really exciting. Which is really cool, because down here in Las Cruces, we actually deal with a lot of space. We have Goddard Hall, which I think, no, that's the math building. But we have a really good astronomy department down at NMSU. We're not that far from White Sands Missile Range, which does a lot of rocket testing for NASA. We even have a NASA development thing, which is actually not that far from here. It's off of Highway 70, but anybody who works there, you're not really supposed to talk about it. But they do a lot of rocket testing over there, I do know. So yeah, it's cool. And then we just had our spring break camp last month, which was fun. And I don't know if you could tell, but it kind of looked like I got 5 o'clock shadow. That's because yesterday we had storytelling at the Museum of Nature and Science, and I played a character called Professor Smarty, and I kind of gave him a little Chaplin-esque mustache. I had to kind of improvise, and I had to use some ink, so that's why it kind of looks like, if you get really close, it looks like 5 o'clock shadow. Oh my gosh, I have really dry lips. That's par for the course in New Mexico. Especially with the spring, you get dry lips. Well, so that's pretty much it for now. I am gonna be probably doing a video sometime soon, maybe this weekend. I did, just a little while ago, I did a Do Not Laugh challenge. I failed miserably, so I'll maybe try to be posting that up this weekend. I also did a reaction to Rescue at Midnight Castle, which, for all of you bronies out there, all you My Little Pony fans, that's the first My Little Pony special, which premiered back in the 1980s. And I've always wanted to do that, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So I'm going to try to upload those this weekend, possibly, and then possibly next week. So we will have to see. Oh, also, next 2 weeks from next Wednesday, the 11th, I am going to be doing my first restaurant review. I'm really excited about that. It's one of the new places that just opened up downtown, and I'm really excited because I've only written like a Yelp review. I've never done a newspaper review, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I mean, man, I really feel that this is going to be a good year. 2017, it started off as a good year, but then a lot of crazy stuff happened. But I think this year it's going to be a good year. And I hope you guys will stick around and see what I'm doing and everything like that, because I really appreciate your support. So, if you guys want to see me do some cool stuff, leave some comments down below, like, oh, I know that they're doing lemons for leukemia right now. At least I still think they're doing that. So maybe I'll get a hold of I'll get a hold of a lemon, and I'll see what I can do. I don't know if they're still doing the hot pepper for ALS. They might. Are they? Does anyone know? If they are, can you let me know? Give me a message, shoot me a message or anything. Check social media or anything like that. So, until then, I will say goodbye for now, and see ya.